Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we are going to learn about list in Python. So list is a one type of data structure in Python. In list, we can store multiple value in a single list. Okay. So it is a one type of collection. So list is a mutable type data type. Okay. So one question that what is a mutable? As I told you that mutable meaning is that we can change the content of our data, that is called a mutable, and what is immutable. That means we cannot change the inside content. Okay. So now how can we create list? So we have two methods. First one is we have a just list keyword. Example for x is equal to list list keyword. Okay. Now I'm going to print this x. So you can see this is our list but empty list. Okay, this is empty. Now another method is that we can just create a list with like this. So we use square bracket to define our list. Okay. So in this square bracket, I can add multiple data. Okay. So example for I want to store data like 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 random values. Okay. Now I wanna print my first value. Okay. So how can I print my first value? So you can see that whenever I print my x, that time we will get a entire list. So I want to print my first value in our list. So the value inside our list, that is called as a member. Okay, so that is called member. Now I want to print our first member of a list. So how can we print that? So we can simply do like this: x of 0. So one question arises in your mind, that why I did a 0, why I did not do 1. Okay, so that's I am telling you that in computer science field we always start counting with 0. Okay, so you can see this here. So this is our one type of list. In that you can see this, we have a values 1 5 2 5 2. Okay, so first index of our list is a 0, second one is a 1, third one is a 2, and so on. Okay, so if I print our value 0, then I will get our first element 1. Okay, so you can see that we get a first element. Now I want to get our second element, so I will do just x of 1. So I will get our second element 2. Okay, so one question is how can we add more and more data in our list? So we have one method that is called append method. Okay. So now I want to add another value in our list. So I can do like this: x dot append. So append is one method that is used to add a new data in our list. So I can pass a data in our append method. So I am here passing like 98. Okay, so now I'm going to print our x. So you can see this, our 98 is now added in our list. Okay, I can do like this: I can add x dot append 75. Now I'm going to run our x. So you can see that we have a new value, that is a 75. The one advantage in our list that we can store different type of data types in our list. So in array we cannot add a different type of data. Okay. So in list we can add a different type of data type. So I can also add x dot append. I also add a string. Okay. So I can add like this. Example for 1. So 1 is our string. So now I am going to run this code. So you can see that 1 is also added in our list. So that is our advantage. In array we cannot add a different type of data types in our single list. So that is our advantage. Okay. So one another, that how can we delete a data from our list. Okay, so for that we have a one method that is called pop method. Okay, so I can do like this, x dot pop without passing any parameters or argument. So what x dot pop will do, it will delete the last member of our list. Okay, so now I'm going to print our x. So you can see that the last element 1 is deleted from our list. Okay, so that is our pop method. Pop method will do, it will delete the last element. Okay, whenever we call our x dot pop method, it will delete a last element. Okay, so now I'm going to call another type, pop method, without passing any argument. Now I'm going to run our code. So you can see that 75 is now deleted. Okay, so this x dot append and x dot pop method is too much important. So now other method is that, now example for, I wanna print a reverse list. Okay, so right now my list is so right now I am comment down all this thing. So right now, okay, now you can see clearly. So right now our list is, you can see that. Now I'm going to run our code. So this is basically our list, 1 2 3 4 8 5 8. Now I want to print a reverse of this list. So we have a one method that is called a reverse method. I can print like this, x dot reverse. Okay, reverse. And now I'm going to print x. So you can see that. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, I got it. So you can see that this is our first x, and after that we call reverse method. So this is that is our first element, and after I reverse our list, that element is now last element. So we reverse our list, that is our one method. So reverse method is just reverse our entire list. Okay, so we have another method is that clear method. Clear method. So what clear method will do, now okay, so now I'm going to run this code. So you can see this is our list, and now I want to clear our entire list. Okay, so I'm just call one method that is called x dot clear without passing any argument. Okay, and now I'm going to print our x, so we can see the changes. So you can see this is our x, and after we call our clear method, that is our x. Okay, so you can see this that our entire x is now deleted. Okay, so this clear method is used to clear all elements of our list. Okay, so we have another method that is called insert method. So what insert method will do, so okay, now I'm going to show you. X dot insert. So you can here say that first one is our index. In that you have to pass your index value, that in that index value you want to add a new element. Example for, in our first index, that means first index I want to add new element that is called 999. Okay, so now I'm going to run our code with print statement. so we can see our changes. So guys, you can see that is our 0 and that is our 1. So here we added a new element in our first index. Okay, so if I want to add x dot insert I may 0, we want to add a new element on 0th index, so we can do like this 689. Okay, so now you can see this, our new element is now added on our first zeroth element. Okay, so 2 minutes. Okay, so here you can see that the first index is that is 0, second index is a 1, third index is a 2, and so on. So if we see in a reverse manner, example for, if we see from a reverse manner that what is the last index. Okay, so you can see that if we count that our last index is a -1, if we print like this, I am going to print this all thing. So now I want to print my -1 index. So what is a -1 index? So -1 index will be our this 8. Okay, so you can see this, so this is our -1, this is our -2, -3, -4, and so on. Okay, so if I want to print x of -2, so I will get 5 values. You can see this. Okay, so we have another method that is called a count method. So what count method will do, I want to see how many 8 in our list, so I can do like this, print x dot count. Okay, count, in that I am going to pass an object. Okay, so what is, okay, that I made one mistake. So in that I am going to pass 8. So we want to know that how many 8 elements in our list. So I am going to do like this x dot count, in that I am going to pass element. Okay, so now I am going to run this code. So you can see that it is saying that we have a total 8 elements in our list. So you can see that this is our first, this is our second, so we have only 2 elements as 8. Okay, so that is our count method. Okay, so there are lots of method for our list. You can search on your Google. So okay, I am going to show you. You have to just search on your Google like list function in Python. So now you can see all the methods. Okay, so you can search on Google, you easily get the all the methods. If you don't want to search in Google, so we have another method is that open your command prompt cmd and open Python. Okay, so now you have to just call one method that's called dir. In that you have to pass list, our list function. Okay, so now press enter. So here you will get all the methods or function of our list. Okay, so for that you don't need internet, so that is good. Okay, so we have a short, we have a reverse, we have a remove, we have a lots of method. You can play around with all this method. Okay, so guys, that's it for this video. If you have any question about list, so you can ask me in comment section. Okay,